Hi, my name is Danny Horns. I'm the Dean of the College of Science, and I'd like to give you an introduction to our college. This introduction will consist of 3 parts. First, we'll look at some of the reasons why a person would want to study sciences. Next, we'll look at each of our 6 departments in the college, and finally, we'll look at some aspects of the college culture. Okay, first, why study science? One reason is that STEM jobs pay well. STEM, of course, it stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. Here on the right, we see a graphic that shows how STEM jobs pay compared with non-STEM jobs for various levels of education. STEM jobs in blue, non-STEM jobs in green. And we see that at every level of education, STEM jobs pay roughly 40% higher than non-STEM jobs. Bachelor degree in STEM pays on average $75,000, non-STEM $55,000. And the difference is there for every education level. So the jobs pay well. Also, people working in these jobs like what they do. They care about what they do. This graphic here shows for various kinds of bachelor degrees, the percentage of people who agree with these following statements. In yellow, I am deeply interested in the work that I do, and in blue, at work, I have the opportunity to do what I do best every day. And on a vertical axis here is the percentage of people who agree, and educators agree most with these statements, but then the natural scientists agree second highest. They're interested in what they do, and they get to do what they do best every day. Employment is strong, and this is a graph of unemployment rate, so higher is worse, unemployment for people in various professions with various types of degrees. In blue is bachelor degree, in yellow is advanced degrees, and the highest unemployment rates are for people in the arts and humanities, then behavioral sciences, and then life science and physical sciences have lower unemployment rates. And then finally, STEM jobs in Utah are forecast to grow. This is a map showing the 20 highest areas of STEM job growth, and at number 17, the Salt Lake City area has is the 17th highest area of projected STEM job growth over the next 10 years. Okay, so we would want to study sciences because the jobs pay well, there are jobs available, and people in those jobs care about what they do. Now let's look at our 6 departments in the College of Science. In alphabetical order, those are biology, chemistry, earth science, exercise science, mathematics, and physics. Looking at the Department of Biology, there are degrees in biology, biotechnology, botany, and biology education. People from these degrees pursue careers in medicine, dentistry, biotechnology, working in museums, natural resource management, and others. And biology graduates from UVU have great success getting to medical schools and dental schools. A couple examples of biology research on the left are a couple of our students researching the possibility that essential oils combined with other medications can help treat fungal infections. On the right are students studying the population of insects in Capitol Reef National Park. In the Department of Chemistry, we offer degrees in professional chemistry, biochemistry, and chemistry education. These degrees lead to careers working in medical laboratories, government labs, private chemical analytical labs, manufacturing, and more. And chemistry is a great route to pharmacy school. A couple examples of chemistry research here. On the left is a student developing a device to harvest algae, toxic algae from Utah Lake. On the right, also related to Utah Lake, this is a chemistry professor sitting down and her student working on an assessment of plastics pollution in the lake. The Department of Earth Science offers degrees in environmental science, geography, geology, and earth science education. These degrees lead to careers in oil and mineral exploration, environmental cleanup, geologic hazards assessment, urban planning, and more. And earth science graduates from UVU, they're working virtually all around the world. It's a great way to work virtually anywhere you want. A couple examples of earth science research on the left. UVU students and faculty members went to Senegal to work with Senegalese authorities on an assessment of water distribution in Dakar. On the right, a couple of UVU students studying soils pollution on the shores of Utah Lake. The Department of Exercise Science offers degrees in exercise science and in outdoor recreation. These degrees lead to careers in athletic training, recreation leadership, public land interpretation, and more. And exercise science is a great route to medical school, physician assistant school, physical therapy school, and others. A couple examples of exercise science research. On the left, a student is looking at stresses on joints for a person jogging on a treadmill, and this treadmill can be adjusted to tilt front to back and side to side to look at stress on joints in different running situations. On the right is students looking at muscle degradation and joint damage for a runner participating in a long distance ultra trail run. The Department of Mathematics offers degrees in mathematics, statistics, and math education. These degrees lead to careers in engineering, finance, actuarial science, computer programming, corporate management, and others. And this actuarial science, it's an application of math and statistics to assess risk for insurance companies and other industries. It's a booming field. And finally, the Department of Physics offers degrees in physics and physics education. And these degrees lead to careers in high-tech industry, working as managers, scientists, consultants, or technicians. And also some physicists work as computer scientists and programmers. Medical physics is a specialty that pays well and is a popular choice of our graduates. Also, investment companies hire physicists to assess potential investment. A couple examples of physics research on the left are a student and faculty member looking at the possibility of using high-frequency acoustic waves to assess breast cancer. And on the right are some UVU students working with students in Japan in a study of atmospheric gravity waves. And finally, let's look at some aspects of the culture of the College of Science at UVU. And this photo here shows one aspect of our culture, and that is we like to have a lot of fun together. But more importantly, our focus in the College of Science and at UVU in general is our undergraduate students. Effective undergraduate education is the top priority of all of us. In fact, a recent review team described UVU as the most student-centered university that they had encountered in the U.S. One example of focus on our students is providing opportunity for students to be involved with research. All of our departments offer opportunities for undergraduate students to be involved in original research, and we've seen a lot of examples of that here. Research experience gives our students a huge advantage in applying for jobs in graduate schools. Another aspect of our culture is that there's a lot of interaction between departments. Our students and faculty in different departments work with each other. We have physicists and physics students working with computer scientists, environmental scientists working with chemists, geologists working with public health researchers. This is important because when you're going to become a scientist, you need to learn how to work with people in other fields and how to help them and get them to help you. And finally, we do a lot of fun educational travel. This photograph here is some students in Death Valley standing in dry land at 282 feet below sea level. We do these types of field trips, 4-day field trips around the western U.S. every semester. We also do longer travel during the summer. These are students and faculty members on a study abroad trip to Italy, looking at some of the active volcanoes in the Aeolian Islands. And this is a group of students that went to Haiti to work on an assessment of water quality on the island of Haiti. So this was not just travel, but also doing research and service. So if you come to the UVU College of Science and complete a good degree, you will have a fun and rewarding career. Thank you for your time.